The Righteous Gemstone Season 4 brought back a major villain from Season 3, but it also repeats a huge Eli Gemstone rivalry from Season 1. Throughout the 4 seasons of the Righteous Gemstones, the titular family of televangelists has made a lot of enemies, with both family members and non-family members praying for the Gemstones' downfall. While most the Righteous Gemstones villains only act as antagonists in one Season 3 villain is back, with him showing that Jesse Gemstone has truly taken the mantle from Eli. The Righteous Gemstones Season 4, Episode 3 has finally been released, with it highlighting the issues that Jesse, Judy, and Kelvin Gemstone have had running Gemstone ministries. Things haven't been going well for the Gemstones, with them facing division within the church as well as outside competitors. However, competition is nothing new for the Gemstones, as this is something that Eli had to deal with back in the Righteous Gemstones Season 1. Jesse and Vance Simkins' church rivalry mirrors Season 1's conflict with Johnny Seasons. Simkins is the Gemstones' biggest competitor now. In the Righteous Gemstone Season 4, Vance Simkins returns. In Season 3, the Simkins were the rivals of the Gemstones, with both families competing to win the allegiance of wealthy NASCAR driver Dusty Daniels. The Gemstones ended up winning at the end of the Righteous Gemstones Season 3, but as it turns out, this wasn't the end of their rivalry. Vance Simkins has apparently been opening churches nearby Gemstones campuses, with him pulling members away from Gemstones ministries. Jesse's rivalry with Vance Simkins is incredibly reminiscent of a storyline from the Righteous Gemstones Season 1, in which Eli Gemstone had a rivalry with Johnny Seasons. In Season 1, Johnny Seasons was the pastor of a much smaller church, with him having issues with the Gemstones church strategy. This led to a heated conflict, with both sides doing stunts to discredit the other. This was one of the most interesting storylines in Season 1, and Jesse's rivalry with Vance Simkins seems to be pushing this idea even further. Jesse's new rivalry further cements him taking over Eli's church position. Competition is Jesse's problem now. Jesse taking over Gemstone Ministries is one of the biggest storylines in the Righteous Gemstone Season 4, and his rivalry with Vance Simkins further cements that he has. In Season 1, the rivalry was between Johnny Seasons and Eli Gemstone. The 3 Gemstone siblings had very little to do with the season storyline, with it mainly being Eli's problem. Vance Simkins has filled Johnny Seasons' antagonistic role, but this time, Eli Gemstone has nothing to do with it. Instead, this new competitor is now Jesse Gemstone's problem. This proves that Jesse is truly the head of the church, with Eli Gemstone having retired at the end of the Righteous Gemstones Season 3.